Good evening, friends. This is time for the wrap for uh, 10th of December 2020. Now let's quickly have a look on the S&P 500. On the S&P 500, we gapped down and immediately the very next bar on the 5-minute, you had a reversal and we are now again trading above yesterday's low. So basically, all markets are kind of sideways. And that is why today's video is so important, because every time the market comes off 50 points, there is a chorus which starts that the market is ready to collapse. As far as I am concerned, till the RSI remains above broadly this level of 60, I think it is a strong market. Any sort of weakness, which means sell on rally type of scenario, will develop once the market starts to give up its strength. So today, I don't think we came back by the end because of any expiry factor. We came back by the end because the bears could not get purchase at lower levels. Okay. So once we could not make further new lows, the bears started to cover. Now, how do we trade this market? I think anybody who thinks that all of a sudden the market will start to fall 200 points, I don't think is on the right track. What I think is likely is basically that the market moves sideways from here, and you can say we have probably found the lower end of this range unless there is some sort of news flow. The higher end remains this 13,600 and the lower end is about 13,430 to 450. Now, how do you deal with this? I think the way to deal with this is that wait for trend lines to develop, which means whenever the market is coming down, you should be looking to buy and make your trend lines in this manner. And whenever this trend line gets violated on the upside, that should be a buy signal for you. Okay. Avoid going short in the market till the market gives up its strength. So, like today, the charts that we posted basically showed you if you take it even from here, that once this trend line started to cross on the upside, I think the market started to gain strength. So the idea is that A, expect sideways. B, whenever you get sideways, try to buy on decline. Okay. I think for the moment, this market is now basically traveling on the 8-day moving average. Okay, so I don't think I can get an extra average in this package. Why silly library of indicators? Anyway, if you can draw the 8 DMA, that is about 13,003 30 thereabouts. So that will give you a fair trailing stop kind of level. But again, if you look at Bank Nifty, again, nothing significantly wrong here. And again, we have possibly found some kind of a range. Again, do not go short on Bank Nifty. Try to draw these trend lines, and once the trend line seems to be breaking on the upside, that would be a good time to start initiating long positions. I think at some point we will hit 31,000, but it's going to be tricky because it's turning sideways. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. Let's have a look at the SGX. The SGX right now is at 13,330, and again, if you see, it is showing you a sideways type pattern. So sideways in an uptrend means that sooner or later you will break on the upside. Now there are some interesting charts, and this was kind of a homework we gave, like HDFC Bank. Again, here if you see, it is possible to draw a trend line and the market breaks out and it gives you a buy signal. So the point here is that you should be trying to buy the market at all opportunities till you have your RSI, which in most stocks is very, very bullish. On the market, it is very bullish. See, as you can see, HDFC Bank is moving sideways while the RSI is correcting. So a lot of correction in this period will happen sideways. So the right thing to do is to wait for a dip, but be only interested in buying. Now, tomorrow, if we go by SGX right now, it is at 13,530. So I would think that you could have a rally back towards 13,550, which was the cash index high. The futures was about 600. So an upside excursion looks possible on the market for tomorrow. And given that S&P 500, etc., are recovering from the lows, chances are that you could have a further upside. What were the calls for the day? We took home Bank of Baroda. Again, at the end, the PSU bank started to rally. Now, why we took this home was you have this one red candle, and again the PSU banks have restarted a rally. So this is often a buy signal. Similarly, Kotak, again 20 DMA play is working out. So my sense is that fairly soon we should get on the upside. DLF was a day trading call, and by the end, even this one worked out. On the daily, you have a couple of down days, and today it started to break out of this consolidation high. That should be it for the moment. Take care, trade well, good night, and please consult your financial advisor.